Just go
3,
get
2, 1
Diane.
now. Okay, we're back, guys.
3, 2, 1 out. Get him out.
Yeah, we're on.
Wait, are we on live? Like,
Yeah,
now?
We're live.
yeah, we
Oh,
are
oh, oh.
live.
Okay.
I'm sharing the show. So, somebody at my work, right? They were, everyone's freaked out about this fucking coronavirus thing.
Yeah.
And this customer came up and was like, "Hey, is there anything to help me like protect myself and shit, right?"
Get out of the store.
Wash
So-
your
It's
hands.
loaded here.
she said you should get some Excentia. And then I was like standing back, like I wasn't even part of the conversation, but I was like, Excentia, what the fuck is
fuck is that?
Excentia, right? And then they were trying to like look it up on the app and everything to try to find Excentia. And then I was thinking about it for a minute, so I just like pop out of nowhere. I'm like, do you mean echinacea?
What?
Like,
What is echinacea?
echinacea, whatever. But they called it Excentia. So they're like,
What is echinacea?
What is
I
that?
don't know, some kind of vitamin.
Nice.
I've never heard of a fucking
Excentia
vitamin
though.
like
Oh, doesn't Excentia sounds like a fucking gas station pill?
Excentia sounds like a erotic novel.
Right, give me some of them dick pills.
Give me some
Excentia.
dick pill.
Trust me, she'll love it too.
All
I
right.
don't
Well,
know, man.
We're waiting on you, man.
Run that intro.
there is no intro.
Hey,
everybody.
Already started the show. Fuck.
So,
3 week hiatus.
so I switched over from
BK.
iPhone to Samsung, and because of that, I don't have iMovie, which means I have to figure out a way to restructure our intros.
Why did
But I
you make
haven't
the
re-
switch?
Why did I make the switch? Because I can
Yeah.
draw on this fucking thing, man.
Yeah,
That's the whole reason?
Yeah. that's
Samsung
the-
is a way better phone than iPhone, dude. Everyone knows that.
Oh, yeah,
at first
I have
there was a
Samsung,
little
so-
bit of it took a little getting used to at first, but now it's pretty easy.
How long have you owned an iPhone? Have you owned an iPhone since like the very beginning?
No, I did. So I had an iPhone way back in the day, and then I switched at like the Note 4-ish.
So now do you realize that iPhones are overrated?
Yeah.
I still, I mean,
I
you
don't
know,
think they're a junk phone. I just don't. Yeah, I do believe that they are overrated.
Yeah, and then like they have a good antivirus. That's what I'm worried about.
Yeah,
For no
because
specific reason.
yeah.
I heard they got the coronavirus because their phones are made in China.
That's true.
I'm preloaded
Yeah,
with
it's true. That's
coronavirus.
Is it weird that when I'll see like Asian people walking around with their masks here, and I'm like, oh, back away, not today.
That's pretty racist.
Yeah, there's a lot of
Is it?
racist shit going on right now.
Remember,
people don't wanna be
remember
around
the
Asian
goods?
people.
We're like, never again, never again. Ken
He
Jeong's
looks
just
at
like,
me like,
never again.
Whenever customers are rude, I just start coughing a lot,
Are you serious? It's like all
There
up on
was,
their
and
skin.
I start squinting my eyes.
at work the other day, I was at, it was like a Microsoft convention. It was like everybody who works for Microsoft at this one fucking hotel. So I was standing outside the door, like, supposed to greet people, but I just stand there because I don't like people. And this one Asian dude, like, he came by and like coughed without covering his mouth. And I'm like, dude, fuck. And then he walks away, comes back about 15 minutes later, and then he does like a snot rocket, like close to
no.
my
Are you
direction. He's
fucking
like,
serious?
I'm like, dude, what the fuck, man? Like, I was pissed. He was like,
Damn.
fuck this guy.
And
He
he's
has
from China.
coronavirus.
I read an article that said that there was a poll, and 33% of Americans said that they would boycott Corona because of the coronavirus.
Yeah.
Fucking idiots.
It's
Americans are dumb.
commonplace in China too to just like spit on the ground because they think that spitting will like cure you of certain things, like getting rid of like phlegm will help cure
Is
you
that
from
like
sickness.
the coronavirus is just floating through the air because people are spitting everywhere?
Yeah.
It's one of the reasons why it spreads is because people just spit everywhere.
You.
Jesus Christ,
You.
dude. I wonder why. We need to like help China get better with like sanitation and fucking medical shit. Like, what the
I don't
fuck?
think we need to help China with shit.
I don't think we
Keep it
can
in
help
there.
China. They're gonna do their own thing either which way.
We're gonna continue eating dead baby soup, right?
Or bat soup.
Yeah, you guys know that, right? China
What the
eats
fuck
dead
you're
baby
talking
soup.
about? Dead baby
Dead
soup.
baby soup? What?
I'm sure there's somebody somewhere that eats something like that, but
There
I don't
is-
think
no,
it's just
like a-
commonplace in China.
No, it was
But-
like an article that I read that China eats like dead baby soup. They think it helps you
Well,
like more.
they
like-
get their fryer oil from the
Oil?
sewage
Fry
system.
oil?
What?
The oil.
They recycle it?
No, like they don't even recycle it. They're just getting sludge out of the sewers and turning it into fryer oil. There's like videos of it. It's pretty disgusting.
That's why
No,
these
my
diseases
tongue's
are coming,
sick.
man.
Oh yeah, because they don't have good like health practices there. There's a guy
Yeah,
that's
everything's
like
good for vitality.
yeah. There's a guy that has a YouTube channel and he like loves the culture there for the most part, but he's like lately he's been critical about all the health things there and he's been like telling everybody like what goes on there, like the thing about people just spitting on the ground wherever and it's just commonplace and like getting oil out of like sewage systems and putting fake rice in something when it's really plastic.
How
It's
do
just
you make
commonplace.
rice?
Oh yeah, they have like fake rice, they have like fake eggs, and it's just like it's
They
not
have
even
fake
food.
cabbage. Have you seen that
Fake?
shit?
I've seen the
Right?
fake cabbage thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, and they just put it in stuff like it's food.
Someone gonna
Yeah.
fake my rice? I
Nobody
kill them.
cares.
Elizabeth, what's up?
What's up, Elizabeth? Anyway, this is season 4, episode 12, I think. I initially wrote 13 because we were supposed to do a 13 while I was away in Texas, but I got called away last minute. I flew out to Texas, and we just couldn't put that show together. But this
Hey,
is
how was
episode 12. Huh?
How was Texas?
It was pretty good, man. My last day there, I drank like
How was Hooters?
a fuck ton. I went to Hooters.
Do you wish you were back in Texas?
The ocean's no place for a squirrel. Is that a fucking SpongeBob reference?
It was.
What was it? Oh yeah, so I drank a fuck ton my last day there, or the day before my last day, and dude, all the way until like the next morning, I was shaking. Or
Dang.
not the next morning, but the day after the next morning. You get what I'm saying?
Shaking, like withdrawal or like
No.
alcohol
Hey,
poisoning?
Fox shaking or?
So you guys know how I hate throwing up, right?
Mhm.
I
Yeah.
hate throwing up so fucking much. So
You and the
I
rest
guess
of the world.
that night everybody puked except for me. So I
Nice.
woke up at like 5 o'clock in the morning, and then I like take a shower, and then I just fucking throw up in the shower. Dude.
I think me
Oh.
and Josh
All over
hate
the
throwing up
place.
more than other
Fuck.
people though.
Oh yeah, dude, I can't stand
I
it.
think-
I will
I think
like
we were
anything
traumatized.
short of making a deal with the devil. That's me, man. Like I
You
fucking
know
hate
what I
throwing
mean
up.
when I say we were traumatized, right? You know exactly the moment when we both got food poisoning.
Stand by Me
No,
with lard ass and the fucking.
I don't
Lord
remember.
ass.
Food
No.
poisoning?
You don't remember getting food poisoning from McDonald's,
No, I don't.
and you don't remember gigantic like soup pots that mom put out for us.
I remember. Yeah, I remember puking in those a few times though.
Well, she thought you guys had a leak, but it was just mom.
No, so I don't know how you don't remember this, but a long time ago we ate at McDonald's and we got really really bad food poisoning, and you were sleeping on the bottom bunk and I was on the top bunk, and I was just like move my head over off the top bunk and just throw up into the bucket.
Ew.
It was so traumatic,
I
but
thought it was gonna like in Josh's mouth, like.
What the fuck, dude? You're disgusting. Cheers.
but
to
yeah,
that.
we had a big ass soup bucket.
Oh man, that's gross, dude. You guys are worse than China.
McDonald's was worse than China.
What was it that you
They've
guys
gotten
ate?
better.
He said it. I don't know. He said
He
it
ate
was McDonald's. I don't remember
cheeseburgers.
that.
Cheeseburgers got you sick?
Yeah, somebody probably wiped their ass and didn't wash their hands and made our cheeseburgers.
You.
That's how it happens.
Awesome.
Did you guys see that Mad Mike Hughes guy?
Who's Mad Mike?
So that guy who built a homemade rocket because he wanted to prove the Earth was
Oh,
flat.
Yeah, I heard he
So
died.
I watched the.
Idiot.
I didn't
Yeah, I
see
watched the video,
but I
right?
heard
Or
that
I
he
watched
died.
he was in a movie on, I think it was Netflix, and it documented his first like test flight and all this shit.
Dumbass.
So it wasn't even that long ago. It was probably like 2 months ago when I watched that movie on Netflix, and
And then he died.
yeah, and he just fucking died. It's fucking crazy. He went up,
Did
like,
he-
he took off, and then you could see the chute come out.
Oh, he
right
died
away.
trying to do it.
Yeah. It was part of
It's
a
like-
History Channel show.
So he
that
never
like-
found
It's
out.
called like
I heard
homemade
that
homemade
he was
astronauts.
passed out, was unconscious. That's why he couldn't deploy.
Oh,
like,
like
he
he
could bail.
he
Yeah.
couldn't bail out,
Yeah.
So you're
Like-
telling me he died a flat earther because he never got to see?
right?
Yeah.
Died of flat earth.
He didn't know if it was round or flat, but he did know that it was hard. I'll tell you that much. You know what's fucked up though? All these people are making fun of the fact that that dude died, but he died almost exactly the same way Kobe Bryant did, and everyone like nobody even cares.
You know what? I was
Natural
just a little bit
selection.
like a.
Elizabeth said natural
Challenger
selection.
He was a Challenger 2 Electric Boogaloo. Just fucking died.
That's what he gets for thinking he's fucking NASA trying
Right?
to build a rocket. The fuck,
Right.
He
dude?
doesn't trust
Do
NASA.
it.
They even say like they don't trust like the windows or even the space helmet. They don't trust that because it's rounded, so it's gonna give you some kind of.
I could see
optical
if
illusion.
people don't trust like an organization, but
Well, people's
one that's been
eyeballs are
around that has a bunch of people that are trying to do the same shit that like people study to be an astronaut, people study to go to NASA, and they like learn all these equations, and they just know in school already that the Earth is round. So it's like how do they decide that the world is flat based on that?
It's fucking ridiculous.
They decide to not use their brain and
Yeah.
realize that their eyeballs are round too.
Let's
It's gonna
see. You're an astrophysicist, but I read the Bible, so I'm right.
Yeah, religion's right.
Does the Bible say the Earth is flat?
No, but
No.
a lot
said
of the times
Jesus
they think that it does, and that's the funny thing is because the Bible doesn't even say that it's flat.
Yeah.
Well, actually, yeah, it's like there's like saying like God said that there would be obedient wives in every corner of the world. Then He made the world round and laughed and laughed and laughed.
Nice.
Even the fucking Greeks knew that the Earth was round by looking at shadows and stuff.
Interesting.
Mhm.
Anyway,
Interesting.
speaking of something else that bombed, Birds of Prey. Did you guys watch that Birds of Prey movie?
No,
Nope.
I did not, dude, and I heard it did so fucking horrible.
It did. So it did so bad, and a lot of people are saying that it did bad because it doesn't have Harley Quinn in the name. It was just called
Yeah.
Birds of Prey. So everyone's like, "Did you watch Birds of Prey?" They're like, "I don't know what that movie is."
What the fuck is that?
So they were
Yeah.
saying that they were going to rebrand it and put Harley Quinn in the name. I think that they did. Did they put the like official title in it?
Like Harley Quinn, Birds of Prey, and the Emancipation of.
I don't know. I saw a trailer and the
I
trailer
think
sucked.
it's Birds of Prey: The Emancipation of Harley Quinn. I watched it. It wasn't very good.
Oh, you watched
No.
it?
I watched it. Yeah.
You paid
paid
movie
money?
You paid money for that?
Yeah.
Damn.
That
It,
sucks.
it
dude.
wasn't very good. I mean, I love Margot Robbie, right?
You didn't
Yeah.
hear money is
Yeah.
no object
Yeah.
with Josh now.
Right.
Yeah, that's right. I just
Get in
got
the
back from
house.
Texas, guy. That's
Yeah,
right.
I didn't like it at all.
Dude, that sucks.
Did
See
you guys
that.
watch any new movies lately?
No, I started watching Peaky Blinders though. It's fucking good, dude.
I told you.
Yeah,
what
I
did
know.
I say? What did
Yeah,
I
It's
say?
good. It's good. It's fucking good. David, you should definitely check it out. It's fucking worth a watch.
Check it out, David.
Have
I
you guys
knew-
seen The Dark Crystal? I'm watching that right now. It's not a movie, but
The Age of Resistance, right?
yeah,
Yeah. I watched all that when it came out.
yeah.
George-
I'm watching.
George-
I'm still on like the 8th or 9th episode. It's
That's good.
pretty damn good.
It's
You
it's
know-
written really well, yeah.
You know
Hey,
what I
did
just finished
Jim
watching
Henson's
on.
son died?
Oh, shit. Did he?
Yeah,
Who?
Jim
Jim
Henson's
Henson's
son?
son.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, he died at 48. Pierce, could you look it up real quick? I remember like hearing about like a couple weeks ago, I think.
Damn.
Yeah,
Really?
he died. I swear to God, dude, there's an article that came up like he's dead at 48 or some shit like that. I don't know what's his name.
Not Brian. Brian Henson was the one who did the. He partnered with them to do that dark one. What was that? What was that dark puppet movie that just came out with Kathy?
Crystal?
No.
Oh, shit. The funny one.
The
that-
inappropriate one. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're talking about Brian Henson, right?
That was
Well, he
the one
does
that I
have a
just mentioned
son.
was Brian Henson. I don't think
He
Brian
does have a
Henson was the one who
son,
died.
John Henson, that died in 2014.
Wow, David, real timely information you got there.
Way to stay on top of it, David.
Yep, just two sons. It looks like Brian Henson and
What the
And
fuck? Why
Brian
did that
didn't,
article
Brian
show
didn't die
up?
though, right?
Brian is still alive.
He's still alive.
I don't know why the article showed up a couple weeks ago. I'm like, what the fuck?
That dude,
Like,
that
it came,
shit's been.
like,
I
brand new.
can't tell you
Like,
how
here's
many
some
times
old
a
shit.
year I hear fucking Gene Wilder died, and people are still sharing it like, "Oh no way, Willy Wonka." Like, dude, that was a long ass time ago.
Like, dude, he's been dead for a while.
Yeah,
Like,
people
what,
do that all the time.
6 years now?
Oh yeah, I saw Kenny post something. He was like, "Oh, this guy died," and
I think it was
the comments were like,
it was,
"That was a long
I
time
think it was
ago."
the BMX guy. What's his
Yeah.
name? Dave Mira. Is he the one?
He was like, "Oh, end of an era."
yeah. Like, well, he's been gone for a while now. Did you guys see that Mighty Ducks is getting remade for Disney Plus?
No.
Is
They're
Emilio
gonna bring,
Estevez
they're gonna
coming
bring
back?
Emilio. Yeah.
They should remake all of the classics. They need more content.
So I think that they're taking a little bit of a turn on this, and I think they're gonna do like the Cobra Kai type of thing.
Cobra Kai! Dude, I need
Nice.
to watch that shit. That's
Yeah.
why I got premium. Fuck.
Wait, you have it? You have YouTube?
Yeah, I have YouTube Premium.
What?
And you
I've
have
had
it
what,
for- we talked
what,
about
what'd you
this.
use it for?
Cobra Kai.
Well, I used it for. I originally had to get it for. Remember that thing I made last year? It was the intro, the opening scene to Saving Private Ryan. But I put little tags on it because it was like a meme
Yeah.
about Area 51. I ended up getting it for that. I had to.
For a meme?
You're the only person I know that has YouTube bread.
I have it.
Doesn't I think
You
Jessica
are
might
the
have
only
it.
two people I know that have
Pierce,
YouTube
I
bread.
think Jessica might have it.
Oh, everybody I know has it.
But you.
I fucking dig it, dude, and it's got some good shit. I started watching Impulse. Impulse is pretty good. And you know what I
Killing Eve is
like?
on there.
No fucking ads. Fuck
Dude,
those ads.
that's my favorite. Fuck those ads, dude.
Fucking hate ads, dude.
I was trying, like, I would
I'm
have
like,
to
I will
list
pay you
other
money
people's
to
playlists.
stop showing ads. Thank you.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
How much is
So-
it?
It's like $10, I think. Right?
Well,
So, and what do you get? You just get like YouTube originals
It's
and
like it's TV too, right? Don't you get TV on it? Like I
Uh,
think I used it. I used Jessica's a
So,
while
but
back
I
to
haven't
watch
used it for
ESPN.
that. I haven't used it for that yet.
Oh. Have you guys
Yeah,
watched
I was-
Killing Eve?
No.
killing who?
Killing Eve.
Killing-
No.
Have you watched that?
I've watched it. Yeah,
Is it good?
it's good. It's kind of like Barry but less funny.
Ah, boo.
I know, dude. We still have to get HBO for Barry. For
We,
Betty.
let me know, dude. I'm gonna watch that shit.
Bye.
Good. I'll send you.
I was like in the middle of the second season.
Send you some bondage. I wanna
Yeah,
see
and
that.
then we'll binge watch, George,
Yeah, I'm down.
because that show is so fucking funny, dude. What am I supposed to do? Go to John Wick Assassin Hotel with help on the sign? I mean, what?
What the fuck?
They were hugging.
Pierce, have you seen that?
no,
Do you even know what we're referring to at all?
I have no idea.
Man.
Oh, dude.
I've
As
only
soon as-
seen.
look, I'll
I've
give you
only
my
seen two
Hulu as soon.
episodes
Wait,
and
you still have
Fine.
Hulu, right?
Yeah, I do.
As soon as I add the HBO, I'll tell you, and you can watch it on
Dude,
Hulu.
it's fucking hilarious, man.
Did you guys hear that Johnny Depp might return to Pirates of the Caribbean?
Really?
I
Rumored?
heard about that. Yes, I was reading the article today or last night. I don't even know. Every day's been a fucking blur. But yeah, I was reading the article.
Do you have like
So
a
the source-
Google alert for Johnny Depp stuff,
He totally does.
I have
do you
Twitter.
go or do you go hunting?
He's got an
We'll
app for
go
that.
I go hunting on Twitter,
Oh, okay.
and everything shows up. Yeah, dude, a lot of shit on Twitter.
Did you see the Paul Bettany's like what his messages between him and Paul Bettany?
Yeah, that was funny, dude. That's something I would say.
Which one? So what happened was I guess it was part of discovery in court, right? So they showed his messages during the court case.
Out of 70,000 messages, they use one that's out of context. That's the only thing they got.
What did he say?
He was like, really upset and like tired of her kind of thing. He's like, we should like, what do you say? We should drown her. He's like, but let's burn her first, and then I'll fuck her dead body to make sure she's dead.
That's so clearly like a hypothetical
Hyperbole?
like joke thing. Yeah.
Exactly.
Whereas, oh, I hate you is a fact. You know, it's
He
like
also
Yeah.
said
something
he
that actually
drank-
happened.
He also said he drank all night before picked Amber up at in L.A. or to fly to L.A.
So, what is the latest on that? Like, they have released some
okay.
newer stuff, right?
The text messages are the newest thing that they've released. That was the big thing, and then out of nowhere, Amber Heard said she's gonna testify in his court case with them, with the Sun. It's Johnny Depp versus the Sun paper because the paper published a thing that said that he was a wife beater, which he's not, and that's why he's suing them. But
Right.
now out of nowhere, Amber Heard doesn't need to go and testify on this.
Oh, so she's trying to help him in that case.
I don't know if she's trying to help him. I think she's trying to like still, deny.
Yeah.
But she's gonna testify for whatever.
It
fucking
is. Yeah, I was listening to the recording, and it's like
Oh,
she's
yeah?
so clearly a narcissist.
She is. See,
And
thank you.
I believe that it got physical, and I believe that like he might have done something physical, like thrown something, like in her direction or something. But I don't think that, from what it sounds like, she sounds like the abuser. You know what I mean?
Of course, anybody.
She's definitely the abuser. But you can tell that they were like fighting, but he just like seems like he just wants to put it behind them.
He just wants peace, man. That's
Yeah.
poor guy. And then, the case, his trial with the Sun. He was only there for like a preliminary hearing in London, like the other day, and then the case in London for him versus the Sun paper is going to start on March 23rd. And I guess Amber Heard's gonna fucking testify for whatever fucking reason. Like, she doesn't even need to be there. I don't even know if she's gonna testify in their own case in August.
Yeah, it says here that she did admit to hitting him.
She did
That
admit?
should be the end of it.
So
Like,
they're
yeah.
saying like
she hit him.
these text messages were like nowhere near those audio recordings of her admitting it several
A
times.
lot of people,
Yeah.
a lot of people are like still
What's
like
crazy though is that she release it thinking it would like
help her.
case, but it
Yeah.
she, in that
But
she
it
just like,
completely destroyed her case.
but I hate you. Like I didn't even make a fist. That's what she said.
yeah.
I didn't even make a fist when I hit you, so it's all good. It's like,
You're not punched, you're hit. I was hitting you. Like, there's a difference. Okay. Sorry.
Speaking of court, I have jury duty for the first time.
Oh, really?
dude.
Yeah,
Hey,
I just got it in the
that's
mail.
cool.
So the 30th of this month, I'm supposed to go.
I hope it's something
You ever
good.
seen that American Dad episode where like Stan wants to get jury duty, and he's like, "I can't. I have to take care of my baby." And Stan's like, "Wait a minute!" And he stabs the baby. It's like a balloon or something. And he's like, "What if that was a real baby?" And he's like, "Sometimes it is."
There was like an older from the earlier seasons, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you starting to watch American Dad now or what?
No. That's like back when I watched it.
You should give it a chance, dude. It's really fucking funny.
I'm not saying I don't like it.
Give it
I
another
just-
shot.
I don't know. I just never. I mean, I'd watch it after The Simpsons, after Family Guy, and I just watch it. Now I don't watch.
Put it
like-
above Family Guy after The Simpsons.
No,
but-
I'm saying like that's how it would play on Fox, right?
Oh yeah.
So
yeah.
that's when I would watch it, but now I don't watch stuff on Fox. I watch it, digitally, so I don't have like the show that comes on after the show. So
Hey, where is American? That's Fox. So that would be. Shouldn't it be on Disney Plus?
it's
American
not.
Dad?
It's not. But that's probably a deal that Seth MacFarlane had.
Hmm. Damn it.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Boom.
But anyway, I looked up the some of the text messages, and I just want to read this one too. So he says to Paul Bettany, "Ugly mate, no food for days. Powders, half a bottle of whiskey, 1,000 Red Bull and vodkas, pills, 2 bottles of Champers. What the fuck are Champers? 2
You mean
bottles of
it's-
Champers on the plane. What do you get?" He says an angry aggro Injun in a fucking blackout, screaming obscenities and insulting any fucker who got near.
Nice.
He said he's too fucked in the head to spray my rage at the one I love.
Spray my rage.
Yeah. But he calls himself an engine. An
Well, yeah,
aggro engine.
Yeah. So, I mean, obviously, as much pain and fucking stress he was under, he was venting to a friend as opposed to letting out his anger on the person that he loved. Like,
How'd
what
they
she
get
was-
how'd they get Paul Bettany's messages though? Did they have to what's it called? Subpoena for him? Or did he
Most likely.
give him up?
pretty sure. I'm pretty sure that's how it works.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
didn't know
they've
they
been
were friends. Where do they know each other from? Did they do a movie together? Oh, they did. Tourist.
Tourist? Yeah, Tourist would be the first one then. Because, that was 2010, I think.
What else did they
Pretty
do
sure it was
together?
2000. Well, they did Transcendence, Tourist. I
Oh,
want to say there was another one. Mordecai.
Mordecai. I didn't
Mordecai.
watch Mordecai.
I haven't seen that one yet either, but I want to watch it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to see that.
Because I really dig Olivia Munn. She's pretty hot.
Olivia Munn's fucking hot.
True
Yeah.
dat. True dat. I'll drink to that.
I'll drink to that shit.
Shit.
Did you guys see that Spielberg stepped down as director for Indiana Jones?
No.
He said
Why?
he's going to be a hands-on producer, but he's no longer going to be the director.
Why?
Who's going to direct it then?
I think he's trying to hand it off to somebody else. I mean,
What?
he's just trying to take a step back, and I wonder if he's gonna like have different, or let the franchise kind of leave him like what's it called, Bond,
Like Lucas?
like Bond. You know what I mean? Let the
Yeah.
franchise go. New director, new Indiana. Even though Harrison Ford said that Indiana Jones will die with him. Probably when he's flying his plane out of fucking John Wayne Airport, but.
Well, why doesn't fucking Harrison Ford direct it then?
Because I don't know, maybe he might.
Maybe he
I'm gonna
should.
see if I could find the new director.
You all right there, David?
Yeah, I was laughing at Josh's joke still.
To another filmmaker. Hold on.
What up,
let's see if I
Manny?
can find it.
Go fuck yourself.
The guy who did Ford versus Ferrari and Logan.
Oh,
I
James
have
James
not.
Mangold.
I have not seen Ford versus Ferrari. I have it, but I have not seen
Yeah, I actually just
Maybe
bought
I
it the other day.
You have it? Have you seen Ford versus Ferrari? Seen it. I own it. But no, I
it. I
haven't
own that
seen
shit.
No, I haven't. No, because yesterday actually, me and my sister went to the old ship to get a couple of drinks and eat breakfast.
Uh-huh.
Then afterwards, we went to Target and we picked. I bought Midway, and I bought a Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood.
Nice. Did you fucking
Midway's a great
see
movie.
1917 yet?
Dude, I want to watch that. I haven't seen that either.
Yes, I was pissed,
Holy
dude.
shit, I haven't been checking chat. Alex Whiteley, what's up? Boom Magoo. What's going on?
Every
man?
fucking. I think by now it's out of theaters and it's certainly out of fucking Dolby. So
No, it's not out of theaters yet. It might be out of theaters by Friday, but I know it's still in theaters now. 1917.
So it follows two guys and it's like a continuous camera shot, right? Not like multi angles.
Well, not no. There's different angles and stuff. I'm just saying the Sam Mendes style of directing. He does like those long takes and very long pauses. I want to say Roger Deakins did the cinematography in this one. That's why it looks so.
I thought that was like a selling point though. That it was
The whole movie's in one continuous
one
take?
continuous camera shot.
Really?
Yeah, because when I was watching, I was going to the movie theater to watch other movies, and they always had that trailer in the beginning, and they said we want to make it feel realistic with one continuous camera shot, and it shows one like group of cameramen, and they just follow the people the entire time.
Dude, there's another movie I want to see. It's fucking similar to that, but it's a horror movie. It's a foreign one. It's one continuous shot, and it looks scary as fuck. Yeah.
Just look that up.
Cool story. I forgot.
Oh, okay.
You look it up.
Did you guys see? I just thought of the Indiana Jones thing because of your poster behind you. But did you see that? There's fucking two things I want to talk about because it's Disney and also Spielberg. Spielberg's daughter is like directing porn right now, and she applied for her sex worker's license.
Nice.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Huh?
So there's a Spielberg directing porn.
So we're gonna
The
get
Spielberg of porn.
very
A little
soon.
sexy Spielberg.
Right? She's got. I wonder if she's gonna do like parodies of his movies.
Great.
Indiana Jones and the Raiders of the Lost.
Let's see the ET porn.
Wow, David. Wow.
Indiana Bones and the Raiders
there
of
you go.
Lost. Fuck yeah, come back.
Good.
What about just a space in between? Indiana Jones.
Nice.
Like inside Deanna Jones? No? Okay. Never mind. Anyway. The other thing I want to talk about on the note of Disney, that guy, their CEO, and I wish I would have fucking wrote this shit down. He stepped down. He's been the CEO for the longest time.
Eisner?
Bill Eisner? No, Bob Eisner?
Mike? Is it Mike?
Mike Pence?
Bob Eisner? I don't fucking know.
Charles?
Bob
Chuck?
Eichner?
Is it Paul?
Mike Eichner?
Robert, maybe?
Frank? Steve! Alan!
Oh, man. I don't even know why. Bob Iger. Bob Iger
There you
is
go.
his name. I don't even know
Whatever.
why the fuck I
Guys
was
got
bringing
both
it
the
up. I
names
was just going to ask if you guys heard that he stepped down.
Why is he stepping down?
I don't know. I just brought it up. Because I thought of it. I don't
Thanks.
know any information about it. That's what I do
Thanks for that
here.
information.
No problem. I mean, it's just as good as what George said. I want to watch that
Yeah.
new horror movie that's one continuous shot. What's it called? I don't fucking know.
I don't fucking know.
This
No
is
shit.
just so you guys know. This is like before we do the show. This is what we talk about, and then we get the show planned so we could talk about it all. This is the before the show apparently.
We completely botched the whole thing.
Nobody's
Yeah.
prepared for anything.
Nope.
I saw this article earlier where these guys were arrested in Florida, of course, and they got pulled over, and in their car had a bag full of drugs, and
That said drugs on
it
it.
was labeled "bag of drugs."
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
That's yeah, I read that too.
Fuck
Pretty
you,
funny
David.
part.
But did you just look at George?
Huh?
I was looking up the name of that horror movie. It's called The Silent House. It's pretty old, actually. It's like 10 years old.
I thought you said it was new.
No, I didn't say it was new. I saw a trailer for it
Oh.
like a while back, and I just never got to watch it.
I finally so I have on my phone the TCM app, which is a Turner Classic Movies channel on DirecTV or whatever, on cable, I guess.
Mhm.
But I have the app for it now. And so every once in a while like every month they'll have anything that they play on the on the show, on the TV, on the cable itself. They'll put it on the app, and it'll be on there for like a certain amount of days or whatever. So I finally got to see one of the movies I've been wanting to see for so long. It's a movie called Come and See. It's a Russian movie about a World War II a Belarusian teenager who joins up with the resistance. And this movie was like very, like, it was made in 1984, but it was like the scenes that it depicted about the second SS division of the Das Reich, the Nazis, atrocities that they committed along the Russian like people, like in this small ass village and shit. Like, it was fucking nuts, dude. Like, this movie, it was like, the director himself had experienced it. Like, he was one of the survivors, but the shit that they showed, dude, it really fucking made me sick. I didn't eat like that day. I was
Really?
like,
Bummer.
Damn. That stuff bothers you?
It
That's
does,
something I
man.
have to watch.
yeah, it's just like, I don't know, just
What was
taking
it called again?
Come and See.
Come and
That's what the name
see.
of the movie is.
I saw
Uh,
I saw this little it was like a Holocaust survivor, and it was a joke that he said to somebody, and he was like, so a Jewish guy goes to heaven, and he's talking to God, and he makes a Holocaust joke, and God doesn't laugh, and then he said, well, I guess you had to be there.
well, Holocaust survivors said this joke.
Yeah. Because God wasn't there for him, you know. That was funny.
Damn, dude. I can't wait to see
Whitey
what
asked
people's.
if we've seen Sonic yet. Has anyone here seen Sonic?
No,
want to-
I heard all kinds of
Mm-mm.
good things
I
about
was
it. It's
supposed
already
to say-
it's already made like the
It's-
most money as the most video game based movies or something like that, right?
That's good. It deserves it, dude.
That's saying much because all
Are you
those
serious?
Yeah.
But
Honestly,
Sonic
dude,
is supposed to be incredibly good. Maybe everyone should go see it, and then we could talk about it
Have
next
you
time.
seen it?
Definitely.
You saw it, George?
No, I was supposed to go see it
Holy
today, but I
shit.
didn't get.
think Alex.
Well, when I
probably saw it,
search
didn't he?
Sonic ratings, it brings me to Chevy Sonics.
I heard.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
doing decent. It's 64% Rotten Tomatoes and 6.8 on IMDb.
Yeah, but what's
That's
the
about
income?
what I expect.
What's the income on it?
Yeah, it's up there.
I don't care about the income. Everybody's going to watch it just to see it.
Yeah, everybody should watch. Anybody that
Nobody on
people
the-
are just
nobody on the
supporting it.
show watched it.
yeah,
No,
no,
I meant
I mean,
to go
they
watch it.
actually listened to people and changed the fucking design of the character, though.
exactly. That's why we need to show support and actually
And
watch this.
fucking, I honestly wanted to see Jim Carrey as Dr. Robotnik and stuff too. I just haven't had the chance. I'm off Tuesday, so I might go Tuesday night. I'll watch it Tuesday night.
It opened at 58 million.
58 million.
Yeah, and the budget was 85 million.
Damn. I was like, that's
So
not-
it's on its second week, right? And it's
Yeah.
at the total is 106.6 million.
Is that domestic
Its
or
second
worldwide?
In the U.S., worldwide is
US.
265 million.
That's
265 million?
fucking. That's great for a video.
265 million. That's almost 266 million.
I guess it
Oh.
paid off.
It's
I do
good
that
yeah.
to Ricky all the time and piss her off. I'm like, $500. That's almost $600.
Did you know that Dr. Robotnik's first name is Ivo?
Ivo?
Ivo.
Ivo
I
Robotnik?
feel like I should have fucking known that.
I'm just upset that I don't see Tails in this, like on the cast list.
Well, if it does well,
What's
they'll
Tails' first
definitely.
name? Anybody? Nobody?
I don't know.
Fox?
Miles.
Tails?
His name is Miles.
Oh yeah, huh?
Yeah, Miles. Damn it.
Come on, guys. What's wrong with you, man?
I feel dumb.
I wonder, since they made so much, I wonder if they're going to make a sequel. And if they do, are they going to add Shadow? Because Shadow was like my favorite.
Well, they'd have to do Knuckles before they do Shadow.
Yeah. I
But
like
the thing
Knuckles
is, like-
too, but as soon as Shadow came out, I was like,
About
Yeah.
Supersonic,
Well, I mean, they should have put Supersonic in this one.
maybe.
I don't recall a Supersonic.
It's when he gets the chaos orbs, and then he goes super.
Oh, gotcha.
Or you collect enough rings, and he can go super.
Wait, Sonic went Super Saiyan?
Yeah, he turns gold.
Does he get extra hair?
He's fucking badass. I had a bunch of Sonic comics, and one of my favorite ones was the Supersonic fights Hyper Knuckles. It's dope.
Oh yeah. I'm actually glad that it's doing well financially, because then it'll set kind of a precedent that like your movie's shit, you can make some changes before you release it.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
Do you think they're gonna they're actually gonna go through with the Super Smash Brothers thing though?
Is that a thing?
You think they're
That
gonna
would be
start, you think they're gonna
amazing.
start the Super Smash universe?
I
mean,
hope
what
so.
if they
They
did?
sh- they
What if
could.
they
There's
did
plenty
like
of-
a animated Mario instead of what they did last time?
Oh fuck yeah, that'd be great.
Oh,
Yeah,
like,
if it was completely like computer generated, that would be
Yeah.
fucking amazing.
It's so iconic, everybody would recognize it. They'd watch it.
Yeah,
It'd be like you're watching a video game, essentially.
yeah.
Yeah. I think that'd be
Yeah.
good. No, but I mean, like, add him
watching
to the
a
human
movie.
world just like they did Sonic.
They could do that too, for sure. They could.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Yeah. And
They
then
could just do all
Roger
those
Rabbit.
characters and just have them
It's
battle
me.
in weird spots.
they just fight each other.
Yeah,
You're like, oh
That'd be
man,
cool.
they're fighting in L.A. Right?
Yeah.
They need to
I
do.
know that
They
place.
need to do Super Mario, and they need to do Mario and Luigi, and they need to do Mario Party.
What about like a
Just like all video games.
Luigi's Haunted Mansion?
Luigi's Haunted Mansion. That'd be sick.
Oh,
That'd
Bob
be-
That'd be a
Luigi.
good movie.
That'd be a good.
That'd
one,
be a
yeah.
good live action, I think.
Yeah,
It'd be kind of like
that'd be
Ghostbusters.
Yeah,
That'd be cool.
Let's pitch it.
let's pitch it.
We're pitching it now.
I feel like we're
Uh,
doing it now.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's
All the-
pitch
all
it
the
to
studios
somebody,
watching.
an executive. You know.
You heard it here first, kids.
We don't even
So
know if that's true.
we're supposed to be signing by we I mean me. I'm supposed to be signing the closing paperwork on the new house this Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure when. Well, I mean, I'm sure I could still do the episode on Sunday, but I don't know where I'm going to be doing it from. And hopefully, I get.
Dude,
If I'm
you're
already
empty
over there, my internet needs to be set up.
Set up your internet
I don't
first.
know yet. I don't know
Sit
yet.
on the floor.
Oh, by the way, I accidentally shaved my face.
What do you
Accidentally.
mean? Wait.
So I have
How did you
a
accidentally
trimmer.
do
that?
I have a
Let's-
trimmer, right? So I went to trim it and it barely took anything off. So I popped the little head off and then I found another one. And instead of looking at the numbers, I compared them side by side like this. And
That's
I was
smart.
like, it looks a little bit smaller. And it went from a 7mm, which was the old one, to a 1mm, which is like fucking nothing. Like I just went like this, too, like straight up the middle. And I was like, well, it's fucking too late now.
Like a little trim to be like, wait, I'm gonna see it the
You know,
length.
I didn't even
Or
fucking, I
everything
was
like
just
that.
like, no, I'm just gonna go for it. How much smaller
You
can it
fucking
be?
idiot, dude.
Why is it that thick though? If it doesn't protect anything, I don't even fucking get it.
Good question.
I don't get
That's a
it.
good
I'm gonna
question.
have to write
Might
that.
as well just
company,
have like a zero. Just
right? But so I ended up shaving like this whole thing, and I just left the beard that goes up on both sides.
Oh. like a Lemmy.
Yeah, with no chin. It was fucking.
Yeah.
It was hilarious. But I cut
I
it.
think I want to do that. I think it look weird.
Yeah, you would.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're gonna do a short episode today because Pierce is a nerd and has to
He's
study.
got to study for
Nerd.
school. Ow!
No one to keep me company except Steve. All right, but before we say goodnight, we got some Speakeasy meme exchange stuff to show you guys. Here we go. These are all from David, by the way. These don't reflect the views of the Speakeasy gentleman.
Or myself.
When the only
Well,
one at
this
the
one, yeah.
after with drug at the after. Is that what
At
you
the
guys
after.
call it?
No, I
after?
don't know whoever made this meme, dude. I didn't fucking make this meme. But yeah.
David, you're gonna have to explain this because I feel like that's you in this.
Is that English?
And when the only one at the after with drugs makes a joke.
Yeah, and you get it now.
Do I have to be on drugs to understand it?
Is it because everybody's laughing because they want his drugs?
Yes.
Oh, I thought it was because he was so like drugged up that he's just like laughing at himself.
No.
All right. Anyway, next one. This was David before, like as David sent the memes to me, waiting for everyone to watch it. We're not going anywhere, Gilbert.
Match in the gas tank. Boom, boom.
Dude, he is such a fucking well-versed actor, though, isn't he?
Oh
I was
Yeah.
Like when you watch that, did you think at any time that he was not disabled?
yeah.
No, I'm
He
saying
fucking did that
that's not
perfect.
even a joke. I was like, man.
Yeah, I was watching Once Upon a Time in Hollywood before I fucking came on here.
Mhm.
Fuck, dude, the movie's so good.
I haven't seen that.
It's so
haven't seen it
fucking
either.
good.
Ah, dude,
Haven't
Pierce,
watched
you gotta
it.
watch.
I
Yep.
do know, I do know that Brad Pitt, when he was doing one of his exceptions, you know, for the awards he got for it, he was like, "I'd like to thank my co-star, Margot Robbie's feet."
I heard that. Yeah, someone said that. Like he was saying, he's a Leo. He's like, I'll ride your coattails anytime. Like,
Yeah.
Did you see that? Did you see that meme earlier about coronavirus where it says Quentin Tarantino and underneath it says Tentin Quarantino?
No.
All right, David, what's this about?
Oh,
Oh fuck.
read it, fucker.
Oh shit. Mexicans in Mexico. That girl.
Yeah.
Mexicans in the U.S. worried they'll get kidnapped in Mexico.
Wow.
Did I ever tell you about my buddy Patrick? There was a girl who looked like that girl on the right who was getting like shoved into a car. I don't know if she was getting arrested or not. I think she was getting arrested actually.
So what? He
I
thought
don't
they were
remember.
trying to kidnap.
But she was like, "Help! They are taking me away." That's like, but that's how she said it. And
They're taking me
nobody
away.
even helped her. They were just laughing at her. Help! They are taking me away.
The cop. Yeah.
She tried.
Oh man.
You're
Anyway,
taking me away. Oh no.
me talking about any product and Google fucking spying those sons of bitches.
Right?
Dude, it's crazy because I was looking. So I just bought Ricky a new car, and I
And it's like new cars.
There were
And
no,
you're-
there were, so there were three. I went on.
What did you get her?
What's that? No haggle place.
Carfax.
CarMax.
Carmax.
So I went on CarMax and I screenshotted 3 different cars. I clicked on all these other cars, but I screenshotted 3 of them and I sent them to her, right? And I was on this like fucking, bet you can't see these different shades of red and read the words inside. I was on some random ass fucking thing on Facebook. So I clicked on it and I scrolled down and there were 3 pictures of cars and it were the 3 ones that I screenshotted. Exact same cars.
Wow.
What if it becomes
So
a point where like you're
it's not for the reason you think, right? You were on the website.
I was on the website. I clicked.
Okay, so that's where they got it from. You were on the website.
Yeah.
So then, because of their cookies and all that, they get your information. They know your IP address on that website. So now they're gonna target you with those ads already.
Yeah, but what I'm saying,
once you got through their website.
why only the ones I screenshotted?
because
Because I clicked through.
Well, they can
several
even
different-
see how long you spent like scrolling down on one part. They can see all that stuff.
I don't know, man.
That's why I'm trying to get smart, guys, because I'm gonna change this.
That's a creepy, you know.
You change that shit, Pierce.
Yeah,
Don't
I'm
like,
gonna
like
change
it.
this shit.
You'll
Dude,
pick
like,
the shit out of that test tomorrow.
Most likely, though, I'm just gonna end up improving the system and making a shitload of money off of it.
Yours would actually install some sort of shit that's gonna be like you're looking at your phone and you're looking at for like a car to buy or whatever, and then you stop and you keep walking. But then as you're walking down the street, that car is for sale and someone is driving it and they're looking right at you like, wink. You're like, fuck.
Damn, that sucks. I don't want to live in that world.
Oh, you're
When
living
you
in
joke
it
about
now.
serious issues and someone writes an essay in the comments. Does that happen to you, David?
That happens a
Do
lot.
you
dude.
engage in those comments?
I don't even bother, dude. There's no point. I don't even care what people say or think. I just, here's the meme. Either laugh or don't. Don't care.
Do you even do you like it? When someone just talks about how much of a piece of shit you are, you should just like their post. Like that's.
I do. I'm like, thank you. How'd you know? That's the only time I'll engage. But other than that, if they're like complaining about the meme, I'm like, it's a fucking meme. I didn't make it, dude. You want to laugh or not? You don't have to stand here and like fucking complain. I don't give a shit. I really don't.
The girls take guys on dates. Hell yeah, court dates. They haven't unlocked that profile picture yet.
Oh, that's great.
If you got kids, Ion wants you. Then why you try to get at me 4 months ago? I have a 4-year-old. Che Morgan, a 4-year-old that you don't even have custody of. Oh shit, that's fucked up.
Oh, damn.
All right, David, you can go ahead and read this one.
Okay.
I'm gonna clip your voice later.
Fuck.
That is Zac Efron.
Yeah.
Yeah. We said earlier. It says transgender people want to be accepted for who they are, yet they weren't able to accept themselves for who they were.
Fucking David.
What? I didn't make memes, dude.
I didn't make it. Do you want to laugh or not?
Yeah.
I just
I
done
would
told
laugh.
you that.
Have a good day and move on.
Oh man.
I said good day.
All right, so
I said good day.
So this one we kind of threw together the last minute because we didn't want to leave you guys without any shows. But George was talking about doing a Nevermore narrative. David, are you gonna put together a Nevermore narrative?
We could put something together.
You don't gotta do one today.
I want to do another co-op gaming show.
Yeah,
That's not-
I mean, hey, you tell me.
I like that.
I've been
That
hella
was
busy.
cool you guys
You've
did
been
that.
hella
Did you guys
busy as well.
ever finish it? Or you just
Nope.
stopped. Never finished it, right?
Co-op gaming. What?
No, we're gonna move on to another game now.
When we were trying to escape from prison, I guess.
The
our
one you're
characters
trying to
will never
escape
get out.
prison. Did you guys even get out? I don't even.
We
think
got
you
out of
guys
prison.
Did you?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, we were in like somebody's house. Remember, playing with their guitar and shit.
What the fuck
I
are you
don't-
talking about?
I don't remember that. I remember you guys were close
I'll-
to getting
I'll
out.
rewatch
You're like,
it.
the
We
guard's
did not get
coming.
out.
Yeah, we did. We escaped
Awesome.
through the plumbing system.
I don't remember being at someone's house playing with a guitar.
Yeah, he had like
I was
guitars
probably-
and
I was
like
probably
cars
drunk,
and
though.
stuff. It's an old couple that went out of town or something.
To be fair, I was probably drunk when we were playing. But
Yeah, go
Anyway.
watch it. You'll see what I'm saying.
we'll
it was
play.
an old.
We'll
old
play
couple.
another one, man. That shit was fun. And then Nevermore narrative. I'm telling you, man, we could just do it as part of the show. We could just redesign
We
this.
could.
And then just like time for the Nevermore narrative.
Oh, we should do another Jackbox as well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Do
the
they have a new?
Jackbox.
Do they have a new Jackbox party back?
Yeah, they always have new ones.
We should do that. We'll just announce it that way. People could watch the show on a different device and play on their phones. That'd be cool.
True.
Yeah.
True.
Dave, what the
Pretty
fuck
cool.
are you looking at?
I am not a 32-year-old woman. Simpsons.
Oh, did you see that
I
meme that I shared where it was like Disney Plus be like, and it was a Simpsons reference where they're all gathered around a sign, and then you can't read what the sign is because it's like cut off.
Oh no, but I'm more of the the Disney Plus thing. They cut off some of the jokes
yeah,
that you can't read.
the ratio, the screen ratio. Yeah.
Yeah, see, David, you got some Nevermore narrative fans in the chat. You need to
Who?
bring it back.
What they said.
Ooh,
Manny
ooh.
Rivera, Nevermore is awesome.
Thank you, man.
Yeah.
Well, if we want to bring it back, we were talking about doppelgangers the last time, right, George?
Yeah. Yeah.
How often do you get that?
Doppelgangers.
Wait,
wait.
Well, hold on. Doppelgangers.
Doppel-
The
Dapper?
doppelganger.
Duper pepper.
Doppler radars.
doppelganger.
You know, there's
so-
somebody that people think is my doppelganger.
That's what I'm saying. So that's what I was asking. But you're probably talking about doppelgangers as far as like something paranormal.
Yeah.
Yes.
Did you?
Ooh,
Hey, hold
I
on,
want to
did you guys
do.
see that
I want to do
post
one,
that
David,
said,
on
for
the
sale,
Wendigo.
one
Wait,
theremin
what did-
never been touched.
Stupid. George, what did you say?
I was saying we should do one on the Wendigo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Be fun.
So
yeah,
anyway,
do one for every episode of Supernatural.
So Elizabeth,
Yeah.
the Nevermore narrative was a short-lived
Failed.
podcast that we
Oh.
came up with together, and it was just a paranormal-based podcast where it was David, myself, and one other person. Where we talked about paranormal stuff. David, you probably did 2 episodes, maybe
I
3,
think 2 episodes. Yeah.
I think there was 3.
three maybe. So it's just
No,
you know
2.
it was a great concept, but you know we left David in charge of content, so that's what happened.
So
That's why I failed. Crashing and burning. Crashing and burning. No, I couldn't find. It was difficult for me to find guests to come on every week and talk about the things that I wanted to talk
It
about.
was every
That's why it
number
should've
one. We
just
started
been the-
off with bi-weekly shows.
Yeah.
Whatever.
But how many people did you reach out to?
Dude, I reached out to everybody I knew that worked at Disneyland. Nobody wanted to fucking talk about it.
because it was your specific.
Because that would
topic.
probably get them fired. You need to find ex-employees. The ones that
Still,
don't.
no one wants-
Ones that already got fired.
Yeah, ones that already got fired.
Everyone's afraid of the fucking
Alright.
mouse. 'Cause
Anyway,
they control.
We'll figure it out though. We'll do more of those, man. I thought it was
So
good.
Alex,
we'll at
Alex
least
Whiteley
slip it in.
says we need to do another Thor's kin together before we kill it, because you know these
Oh,
killing
yeah,
it and changing
they're
it.
gonna end it. He wants to do
Changing
it.
it,
He
you
wants to
suck.
do one. All
They're ending it.
Well,
Yeah.
he's changing.
Well, they're rebranding. So
rebranding.
Pierce, if you were on the last episode, you would know.
I was not.
They're changing it to "You Suck." So USUK,
Yeah.
and it's basically him and Tom Bruno. I mean, same people on it, I think, but it's just gonna be rebranded.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it on the show. I want to be on that show again. That's fun.
Yeah, maybe we could. I mean, we could see how many people he could get on, and we'll just go based off of that. I mean, I don't see why.
Just like all of us together. Like
Let's do a combined show.
yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm
I
thinking.
mean, we
like,
could
all,
fit a
whatever
couple
works
more
for him.
boxes. You know, one right
Yeah.
there, one down there.
like all 4 of us,
Do
and
like
then
a dual stream.
yeah,
You can figure that out.
intercontinental.
Dave, are you watching Simpsons again?
Yeah, I told you.
All right. Anyway, that's our show for the day. Thanks everybody for being a part of the chat here.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Alex says he wants everyone on, so we'll definitely do that. We will see you guys next week. Not sure where I'm going to be. I'm either going to be here or I'm going to be there, but we'll
Or on the
definitely be
streets.
there next week.
Let's close it out with the cheers.
One of those beer guys says Disney created the coronavirus.
Ah.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Is there Disneyland in
I
China?
don't know. I'm not drinking Corona,
Yeah.
so I'm good.
Yeah, I'm good too. Drinking 805.
All right, we're doing a toast to what?
I'm gonna do a toast for us.
What are you guys drinking? Did we even talk about that?
No, we totally skipped that whole
Sure
part.
didn't. Man, I guess I've just been rusty. You know.
Nah, it's all good, dude.
Starbucks
So,
double shot for me.
I'm about to finish my second.
If you guys can see the
I'm
tattoo.
on my third 805. All right, so
My
better
math
to
is
be a
right,
well-known drunkard than an anonymous alcoholic.
Cheers to that.
Cheers.
Hold on. I'll think of who said that. I know who said that. It was a writer, right? No.
I actually don't have the person who
Ernest
quoted it.
Hemingway said that. Ernest Hemingway.
I'm gonna take your word for
Somebody
it.
look it up.
I'm not.
Somebody
Look
look
it
it
up, Pierce. Real quick
What?
before we go, I want to see if he's wrong.
Son of a bitch.
Look up an Ernest Hemingway quote.
Say the quote again.
Just type it in.
Say the
Type
quote
in the
again.
quote.
It was let me see.
It's better to be a well-known drunkard than an
Then
anonymous
an
alcoholic.
anonymous alcoholic.
Come on. No, maybe he didn't. Fuck.
You know what Ernest Hemingway did say? I
What?
fucking love shotguns.
when I searched for it, it sent me to Alcoholics Anonymous.
Not on this show.
I don't see
I
it
could
here.
have sworn Hemingway
We
said
should like have a live show where we just crash an Alcoholics Anonymous fucking thing and just start being assholes.
Bring a
that.
flask.
I could be
Those-
thinking of a different quote from Hemingway.
Just have like a party. You guys want to drink? Beer's out front. You gotta have an interview.
This
with
is
us,
a good
right?
one that he wrote. I drink to make other people more interesting.
That might be the quote that I was thinking of.
That might be the one you were thinking of.
Those are really two different quotes, Josh. But
I
They
know.
are different,
Well, I
but
know
they're-
that I was reading some, and I know that I read one by him, but
Don't
I
read.
who was it? Humphrey Bogart, maybe. I'll find it. Anyway, I'll let you know on the next episode if I was right or if I was wrong.
tune in next time to find out whether Josh was wrong or right.
Tune in next time on the Speakeasy Gentlemen.
Also, let us know if you guys are going to be interested in listening to the Never Know More narrative. If we want to make a whole podcast, just add it to this one as its own little segment.
Yeah,
do monthly
you
or
guys
something. I don't know. Do something that you can commit to, David.
Okay, it's, if you guys want to have like certain topics that you guys want to talk about, discuss, or throw my way, anything
Aliens.
supernatural,
We're
aliens,
focusing on paranormal
conspiracy
stuff.
theories,
Well,
paranormal,
you could- yeah.
anything weird and creepy,
Yeah, weird.
murders. All about murders. Y'all know me. I don't know. Weird
Yeah.
creep shit. Fun.
I still want to Killer Corner.
Ooh, that'd be nice. Yeah, we could do that. We could.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
Cool
sorry, I'm
story.
still looking for it.
Alright.
I can't find it. Anyway, we'll see you guys next week. Have a good night, everybody.